looking to make a lot of money, 8 homes are really good for that. But I don't recommend living in an 8 home long term, because you're gonna have that feeling of like always being on the grind, always being materialistic, and it can kind of make it difficult for you to like really enjoy your life or really focus on anything other than money. So I like 8 homes for like a year or two when you're like trying to, increase your income, but then after that, staying in an 8 home is kind of like, ugh. 2 homes are really great for couples. They're really great for people who want to become closer together, who want to be more in union. They're not good for anyone who's codependent. They're also not great if you're in a rut or if you're single, because you're just gonna be really lonely. I already mentioned 4 homes in my other video, but I forgot to mention that in feng shui, 4 is like a bad luck number. So I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I did notice that when I stayed in multiple 4 homes, things just didn't really move forward. They kind of just got stagnant. So take that as it resonates. 9 homes are not my favorite. They're not as bad as 5 homes, but 9 homes they can just be kind of a lot about others. They're a lot about like, they're a humanitarian home. They're a lot about like hosting and having people over and things like that. I feel like they're great if you're like a venue. If you're somebody who wants your home to be like for you and for your family, and you're not trying to like host all the time, not trying to have people over all the time, people coming to stay with you. If you don't want that, I don't recommend having a 9 home. But if you're a social person or a social couple who loves hosting, loves throwing parties, loves having events, then you might like having a 9 home. There's also master number homes, 11, which are super good luck. They're very spiritual. They're great for couples because 11 also reduces to a 2. But if you're a single person living in an 11, that's also positive. It would kind of urge you to really align your life path with your soul's destiny. Ooh, I wanted to mention one more thing. 7 homes are my favorite homes, but 7 homes are also more likely to be haunted. I feel like 4 homes and 7 homes are most likely to be haunted because of the spiritual nature of a 7 home. If you move to a 7 home, I highly recommend making sure it is not haunted and doing like a really deep smoke cleansing before you get in there. Same with the 4 home. Let me know if you guys have any more questions about home numerology.